Hey guys, today's video is Will You Let Her Hoover? We're talking about narcissistic, borderline relationships today and how women often ghost, sexy men like myself, and then they unblock you. They want to Netflix and chill. They want to hang out. And then they block you again. You won't hear from them for a month. And then they hit you up again. They come back. And then they leave again. And they come back. Leave again and come back. So on today's video, guys, we're going to, the question is, are you going to let her, hoover you? Are you going to let her come back? And I'm going to try to keep this kind of a short video. But the answer to your question, guys, are you going to let her hoover you? Or, the question at hand is, you really got to look at the situation for what it is. Does she deserve another chance? That's the biggest question, right? Does she deserve another chance? I think you should go based on, her behavior, her what's on the inside. Don't go based on what's the outside, right? Because I've dated so many good-looking girls that were kind of mean, right? They're mean girls, but they're pretty. I don't want that to be you guys to have to experience too much of that, Oftentimes, these women, they have attachment disorders, so they have a million different boyfriends, which can equate to problems for you. Like I've had all, threats of boyfriends showing up at my house and stuff like that, things like that. You know how it goes, macho games, right? Which macho games I think are stupid. I think guys should just leave other men alone and realize it's up to the women what they want to do. Just have respect for each other. It's kind of guy code. It's like, let's just let the women decide, right? But on today's video, guys, will you let her hoover you? That's the question. Are you going to let her hoover you if she decides to come back? Let's say you've had a girlfriend that's, super narcissistic, or a girlfriend that's super borderline, right? The question is, are you going to let her come back? Does she deserve another chance to come back, right? The last time she was at your house, did she fuck you over? That could answer your question. If the answer to the question is yes, last time she left, she owed me fucking couple $100 for rent, or last time she left, she called the cops on me, or last time she left, she got me arrested, or last time she left, she called the police, 911 on me, right? Which, these are sometimes true stories, guys, of really fucked up shit that's happened to people, right? So you have to ask yourself, what's the battle damage assessment, right? So if you let her come back, what's the damage of that going to be? Are you going to end up dead at the end because you killed yourself, because you were upset that she left? So if you're super attached to this girl, but she has an attachment disorder, which often borderline and narcissistic women often have, attachment styles that aren't healthy. That's why they have a million boyfriends, because they're not attaching to just one person. Often because, when they were kids, they got mistrust versus mistrust. They got mistrust, so they stopped trusting people. They stopped attaching to people. So a lot of it is a result of child abuse, things like that. That's what borderline and narcissism can come from, is really fucked up childhoods, upbringings. So the question is, what's the damage going to be? What's the battle damage assessment of letting her come back? If the answer is she's going to assault you, or she's going to get you arrested, or by the end of it, you're going to have a PFA, then no. So that's the answer to your question, guys. We'll keep this video under 5 minutes today. Is, does she deserve a chance? What's the battle damage assessment? And then thirdly, to wrap up this video, what's in it for you? Is there anything in it for you? Are you gonna have a friend that you can hang out with? Are you gonna have, a girlfriend? Are you gonna have just a friend? What are the boundaries gonna be? You guys might want to talk about that if she's coming back. What are the boundaries? That way you don't upset her. She doesn't upset you. Let's say you just want to be her friend. Next thing you know, you wake up, she's in bed naked with you, and you really just want to be her friend. You don't want to fuck her. You just want to be her friend. Now there's a fight because you don't want to fuck her. You see what I'm saying? So if you guys talk about boundaries right up front, it could prevent a lot of those issues. So that's thirdly, guys, what's in it for you? Is there anything in it for you? You don't always have to be selfish in life. You could do things without something being it for you. But you want to make sure that this decision is in your best interest. I mean, is this person going to be bringing drugs into your house? Is this person going to be luring people around around your apartment that you don't want to be associated with? Let's say she has a drug problem. Next thing you know, you have a heroin addict banging on your door. Something like that. Someone that you may want to avoid. Like I know I've had heroin addict friends before in the past. I've avoided. And, you know, I feel bad I had to avoid them, but I had to avoid them to keep myself out of trouble. Sometimes you have to avoid people to keep yourself out of trouble. You know, like at that time I had just gotten out of jail. I was trying to stay on the right roads. And so I wasn't able to hang out with people that were doing drugs because I wasn't willing to take those chances, you know, getting thrown back in jail. But so you have to ask yourself all those questions. You know, if the answer is yes to all those questions, you know, it benefits you. It's going to be a good decision. She deserves another chance. Then let her come back, right? Let her do the Hoover. Let her come back. But if the answer is last time she was there, she made your life a living hell, you know, flipping out, you know, causing all kinds of chaos. Let's say she went on a smear campaign after she left. Then I would say no. The answer is, I'm sorry, I can't help you, madam. You know, maybe we could fuck each other sometime, but you're not staying with me. Sorry, cuckoo nut. Right? I don't know if you could call her a cuckoo nut or not. What's a cuckoo nut? I have to look that up. Anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe, and share. Till next time, your favorite doctor, the doctor of love, Steve, signing out.